Colorado did it. Colorado came out, played a complete game. I was wrong about them. I said I was concerned about, UCF's running game, and I was concerned about this Colorado defense. I had so many concerns and so many issues, and Colorado proved me so wrong, and I am so glad. I am so proud of them. The way that I felt last week against for my Steelers is how I feel about Colorado this week. They did everything. They did everything that I was hoping they would do. They came out, they were solid, they were consistent, they were calm, they did all the things, and I have never been so prouder to watch a football team that I like come out and play solid football. They blew out UCF. That is how you play football. You blow teams out. You leave no question who the better team is. And I could not be prouder of this Colorado Buffaloes team. And I am so glad they proved me wrong. And they just might be making progress. They just might be at a point where I will start looking at some of these games in the future and I will start going, oof, I don't know. This could be a game. And you know what? It might be to the point to where moving forward, I'm not going to say they're going to lose a game until they prove to me that this was a fluke. But I don't think it was. I think this is going to be Colorado moving forward. I think they're going to be consistent. I think they're going to be balanced. And I could not be prouder. The thing. We all know I'm a tough critic. I am tough. I am tough on all my teams. I am tough on myself. I am tough on the people around me, and I am a tough judge. But you know what? Colorado came out and took care of business. They did every single thing they needed to do this game. Were there some things I wish they would have done? Absolutely, but who cares? They took care of business. They won the game. And you know what else they showed me? They showed me that they know how to play balanced football. They came out and they were balanced. They ran the ball. They did the little things they need to do. Because in football, if you can keep a team off balanced, you are doing what you're supposed to do. So shout out to Colorado. The other thing I'll just want to say is also the picture on my thumbnail. I stole that picture. I will tag the person that took that picture that I saw on Twitter. I will tag them in my comment section because that picture sums up everything about Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is a phenomenal athlete. He's not only a phenomenal athlete, Travis Hunter knows how to find the football. He knows what he's looking at and he knows how to identify what is going on and he knows how to break on that football. Travis Hunter is a phenomenal football player. And I've said on this channel, and I'm going to continue to say until I see something better, Travis Hunter is the best football player in college football right now, and he should win the Heisman. If the Heisman was today, Travis Hunter should win the Heisman, period. Kudos to Colorado. Kudos for proving me wrong. Kudos for doing all the things you were supposed to do. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 4-1. You have already matched your win total from last year. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for showing up. Thank you so much. This makes everything so much easier when you show up and you play like this. And now I don't have to worry. And now I don't have to be concerned. Thank you. I could not be prouder. It is masterful. It is absolutely masterful. And I'm telling you, this is exactly how I felt last week when the Steelers played. Who did the Steelers play last week? Who the hell did the Steelers play last week? When the Steelers played the Chargers last week, and I was like, the Chargers have a good running game. The Chargers have good trenches. The Chargers have good this. The Chargers have good this. And my team, we have to show it. We have to stop the run. We stop the run. We have to score points. We score points. We have to run the ball. We run the ball. We did all the things. We created turnovers. All the things we need to do to win this game, we did that. And I am super proud. And just like I am hard on them, I am also going to love on them when they do something great because that is who I am. I am going to tough love you to death, and then I'm going to show up and I'm going to love on you when you show me something I like to see. So having said all that, let me get into the things that I love. The things that I loved: balanced offense, balanced play calling. I am so proud of this coaching staff. I am so tremendously proud of this coaching staff. The second thing I loved: the defense came to play. The defense showed up. The defense stopped the run. Listen, Shador has a turnover at the very beginning of the game. The defense goes on the field and they interception in the end zone. That is how you show up for your team. That is what you're supposed to do. Your offense is supposed to mirror your defense and vice versa. You're supposed to come out, you're supposed to do your job. The other thing I want to give kudos to is Mata, because Mata, for the past couple of weeks, I've been like, what the hell is going on with this kid? But you know what? He showed up today. He showed up and he made field goals. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. This was as close to a perfect game that I've seen Colorado play since the Coach Prime era. This is the first complete game I have seen them play from start to finish, and I loved it. I loved every single thing about it. I love seeing people melt down on Twitter. I love seeing people having to eat their words. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Do they make me nervous sometimes? Absolutely. All my teams do. But I loved what I saw today. The other thing I loved is Travis Hunter. Like, did I already say that? Like, he's a phenomenal football player. So shout out to Colorado coming out, heading into their bye week and taking care of freaking business. I love this. I love this. So one of the things I don't understand, but whatever, I still think we should run the ball more to use up more clock. Yes, I am nitpicking here because this is what I do, but I do think that we should have ran the ball more because I think there was opportunities that we could have just ran time off the clock and we could have limited the amount of times UCF saw the ball. However, that's a hill I'm going to stay on. I'm not going to change my mind. You want to know why? Because I just saw Texas do it against Mississippi State. So I think we could have ran the ball more, but it's okay that we didn't. I'm being nitpicky here, and I'm okay being nitpicky. I didn't love the penalties. I love the, when Cameron gets his interception, gets a pick six and goes to the end zone. I don't mind that penalty. It's the other penalties that bother me. I just want us to have a game where we're playing disciplined football. But you know who stepped up today? That offensive line stepped up today. And so, yes, this is a hated section. And so usually I'm here to bash on the offensive line, but I'm not going to today. The only thing I hated were the penalties. And I will be honest here and say, I do think Shedeur holds onto the ball entirely too long. I think he tries so hard to make so many plays when he doesn't have to. When your team is up 20, you don't have to continue to try to make plays. When your team is up 20, it is about you staying healthy, you not taking hits, and run the clock, run the clock, run the clock, run the clock. So those are the things that I hated. But overall, I am so proud. I am so proud. My phone is going crazy right now. I am so proud of this team. Now, it should be no surprise what my random and what I'm going to keep an eye out on. Obviously, consistency. Are we this team? What team are we? I feel like I've now seen 5 different teams throughout this year for every game, and I'm not sure who we are. And so I hope that we are this team, and I don't know. So can we be consistent? Can we keep this up is something I'm going to be keeping an eye out on. And that UCF stadium was kind of scary with all that rattling and all. Like, I don't know. Is that stadium safe? Does anybody know if that stadium is safe? I'm a little bit concerned. So listen, at the end of the day, we won. It wasn't, and you know what's great about this? I always say a win is a win because I'm on record as saying I don't care if you win by 1 point or whatever. I don't care what you have to do. Just go win the game. But there's something very great about a blowout win. Something about a blowout win makes you feel good and it makes you feel confident and it makes you feel like everything is working and everything is firing on all cylinders. And I am super excited for Colorado to be in this place. They are 4-1 heading into a bye week. They get to rest, they get to breathe, they get to watch film. They also get to kind of reassess where they're at and figure out where they want to be. It is kind of weird that both of my teams are heading into a bye week this week, but whatever, this isn't about me. I am proud. Kudos to Colorado. They are officially 4-1. They have matched their win total that they had last year. And if you are watching this video and you have made it to this point and you are not reevaluating some of the predictions and some of the things that you said at the beginning of the year, I don't know. I said 7-5. I have said also stubbornly, I'm going to stay very firm on 7-5. Don't ask me who the 4 games I think they're going to lose because I don't know right now because I'm riding a high and I don't like to make decisions when I'm like really excited. But I'm staying firm at 7-5. But the way that they look today, it wouldn't surprise me if they were 8-4. However, the way they looked against Baylor, it wouldn't surprise me if they went 7-5. If you are watching this and you've made it this far. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know below how you feel about this win. Are you feeling confident? Are you feeling good? What are some things that you're concerned about? The other thing is we're heading into a bye week. Enjoy the win. Enjoy being 4-1. Enjoy all of this, because you know what? Wins are hard to come by. So I am going to enjoy this win. I am going to hope my Steelers take care of business, and I'm just going to enjoy being on cloud nine, and I'm going to continue to say that Travis Hunter is the best football player in college football, and I'm not going to change my mind on that.
The things that I'm going to keep an eye out on, it should come as no surprise, is going to be that offensive line. It looks like there's been some shuffling on that offensive line. I don't know if it's because of injuries. I don't know what the reason for the shuffling is, but it looks like there's been some shuffling happening. So I'm hoping the shuffling is for the better. I'm hoping that they're going to come out in 2 weeks when they play Kansas State, and it's going to be all figured out, and they're going to continue to do what they need to do in order to win football games. I do think Kansas State is going to be, did I say Kansas City State? I do think Kansas State is going to be a tough game, but I don't even care about that right now. I am going to ride this high, but I am going to continue to watch that offensive line. The other thing I'm going to continue to watch is Shador holding onto the football. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I'm going to continue to watch it. All the twisting and turning and spinning and all this stuff. Like, I don't know if he realizes he's one of the most valuable assets that we have on this football team. We need him in this football game. He doesn't always have to make a play, especially when your team is up 20 or when your team is up 14 or when you look across the other team and the team can't even freaking tackle. There were times where UCF couldn't even tackle. I'm going to be honest with you. You know what UCF looked like? UCF looked like they were last year's Colorado's defense. That's how bad that defense was. And I just want to say here, that is why I continue to tell you all that stats don't matter. Stop looking at the stats to base your decision on certain things. Stats are a piece of the pie, but they never tell the whole pie. They will always only tell a little piece. And you know what? I'm just going to get off this soapbox because I have nothing else to say, because I'm just happy that we won. I'm happy both of my teams won. I get to go on a bye week happy and talking trash to all the people that text me about Colorado. I now get to talk trash to them because Colorado blew someone out, and I am very excited about that.